This week, the topic was to pick our favorite couple from the Twilight series.
Not Edward and Bella.
Yeah, because they get enough press as it is.
They get all the attention.
Yeah. So we had to pick our favorite Twilight couple and talk about them and basically do like a tribute to them and say why we like them so much.
So this really wasn't so hard for us.
No. And probably if you've seen our videos before, you probably guess where this is going.
Alice.
Jasper.
Jasper.
Alice.
I heart Jasper. Alice. Jasper.
Or Jasper. It's so hot.
Alice Cullen.
Jasper.
Alice.
Sexy.
Alice.
Jasper.
Alice.
It's love.
You go, Alice and Jasper.
Yeah, you rock our world. We love you. So we picked Alice and Jasper because we think that they have the best relationship. Even better than Edward and Bella's.
Because, like, while Bella and Edward are, like, really, like, oh, everybody, like,
Bella and Edward are pretty much like, do you ever go into, like, the grocery store and there's, like, those $2 novels with, like, Roxanne and Lance on the cover, and they're all lusty poses and, like, billowy hair and puffy shirts.
They're from a book. Like, they're very scripted.
They're a romance novel couple. Yeah. And, I mean, don't get us wrong, we eat it up.
Oh,
like,
God.
Frickin' chocolate cake.
Yeah.
But...
And I like chocolate cake.
Oh, I do too.
Alice and Jasper just seem so practical. Like, I could see them, like, walking down the street. Like,
yeah.
They're so cute.
Like, they're a real couple. They are on a level playing field. And they're not perfect. They don't always get along, and
they have their disagreements.
And they, not that they don't always get along, but yeah, they have their disagreements. And also, they're not constantly trying to fight over who's going to protect who.
And not someone, like, there's not always a definite, like, winner.
Yeah.
Like, Bedward.
Bella and Edward. This video has become all about Jalice versus Bedward, basically. Yeah, so they don't, like, they don't fight over who's going to protect who. They kind of have this agreement that
they can protect each other.
Yeah, they can protect each other, but they also have an agreement that whatever is necessary to maintain the relationship and keep them both safe, that's what will have to happen. It's like how in Breaking Dawn, when Alice leaves, Jasper goes with her. Because
like, she left to protect Edward and like,
Bella
from hearing her thoughts or
and then
future.
From Arrow, like, being able to know what's going on. Yeah, like, but Jasper left with her because they're a pair, they're a team.
Together.
They go together like
bread and butter,
peanut butter and jelly,
peas in a pod.
Yeah.
Shannon and
Shalyssa. In New Moon, when Alice comes back to Forks because she thinks that Bella is, like, dead and she's checking it all out. Bella asks, oh, is Jasper here too? Because you're here, you guys are always together. And Alice was like, no, he didn't agree that I should come because we promised Edward that we would leave you alone. So, like, they don't always agree on everything, and they just, they do what they have to do.
Yeah, they move on. They get over it.
They can live separate lives.
Yeah,
they live for each other, but they can live separate lives at the same time. They're like the perfect couple because they can balance their own life and their relationship life.
They're not, like, 100% dependable, like, dependent upon each other.
Yeah. They just can look into each other's eyes and they know that, like, okay, this is my
deep.
rock, this is my anchor, this is my reason.
Oh, it's really deep.
I know. I was like,
where did you pull that from?
I reached way down in there for that one. I pulled it right out. Yeah, so we each decided that we would do, like, a little tribute to Alice and Jasper. But yeah, I wrote a poem for Alice and Jasper, and I'm gonna read it to you guys, and hopefully you like it. It's not the best thing I've ever written before, so please don't be too harsh with the judgment. Of course you like it. It's about your favorite, like, fictional character.
That's not why.
Okay,
that's the only reason why.
Yeah, so I'm gonna read you my poem, and I hope you guys like it. And yeah, so here goes. It's called I Felt Hope. Oh yeah, and just, I have to read it off the screen, so that's why my eyes are, like, off to the side. Okay. Finding my death was my reason for life. I hunted it madly and didn't think twice. Tearing veins that wouldn't bleed, bursting lungs that couldn't breathe, drowning thirsts I couldn't quench, resting eyes that wouldn't sleep. Night had no end, seemed the sun never rose. In the end, I felt nothing, least of all hope. I wandered through time, passing the space, a soul with no heart, a name with no face. I thought of my past, how the memories ache. I was living a nightmare until you shook me awake. You lifted my burden, you taught me to live. In your eyes was my future, you helped me forgive. Taking my hand, my cold skin became warm. I stood there beside you, and I was transformed. You gave me reason, your love helped me cope, and for the first time I remembered, you made me feel hope. So obviously that's from Jasper's point of view, and it's about him before he met Alice and then meeting Alice and how she changed his life. And yeah, I just think it's so sweet. He had this like terrible past and he couldn't share it with anyone, and he really was starting to regret things, and he just sees Alice and he knows that she's there to make his life better, and he's going to make her life better, and they're just made for each other. So I hope you guys liked it. Sorry I screwed up there around the end. I got a little tongue-tied, but what can I say? Alright, so Shanna's turn for the tribute.
Hey. Okay, I decided to draw a picture, and first of all, I'm just gonna say I'm not an artist. But I had fun, because, you know, anything that has to do with Jasper is fun for me. Okay, so I drew it, and I didn't have a chance to color it yet, but sometimes when things are colored, they get messed up. Like, you know, sometimes they don't look as good as, like, the original sketch, so I kept, like, I didn't finish it yet. It's just pencil. And I'm warning you, it's not, like, great, so, but I had fun. Okay. There's Jasper's face, and okay, there they are. Can you see it? Yeah. Okay, I tried to get like a not so happy expression on Jasper's face because like he's always got that like turmoil, and yeah. So that's it. Challenge time! I was like, wow, I love Harry Potter and I love Twilight. And I was like, wow, I love Robert Pattinson. Oh my god, he's Cedric and Edward. You probably know that. If you don't, you're probably
Living under a rock.
Yeah. Okay, but anyway.
So come out from that rock.
Yeah. So
there's a big world out there.
And
it involves Robert Pattinson.
And that's a good world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So I want you, whoever wins this little challenge, to make a skit. It doesn't have to be like very intricate.
Well, it can be if you want it to be.
Yeah, I mean,
whatever.
The better, the funner.
No, more fun.
More fun. God, I need to get back to school. Okay. But yeah, you can use clips. You can do it yourself. Whatever. I want you to make like a little thing, having a conversation between Edward and Cedric Diggory. Cute, right? I know. Okay.
And the circumstances can be anything. They could be like going out for coffee or like fighting over
or Coke
a woman
and raviolis,
or,
whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you decide.
Okay. So we're gonna pick.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
No, it's the challenge picker.
Oh my god. Okay. So
now that's over.
Okay. Here it is.
All right.
In
I'm
all
gonna
its
pick.
glory.
I pick Twilight. Alright, Sully, so you have to make an arrangement where Mr. Edward Cullen and Mr. Cedric Diggory, they stumble across each other. And
they're like, whoa, you look like me.
Yeah, well, oh, that's creepy.
You're super sexy, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, so you have to bring us that little production.
I can't
Monday.
wait to see that.
I can't wait either. So
okay, so good luck with
good
that.
luck, have fun, and we'll see you next week.
Hey, so I colored it, and here it is. I think it looks pretty good. I wasn't sure at first, but I like it. So I hope you do too. Okay, here it is. I put 2 frightening little monsters because I think that's so cute how like Jasper called her that. Oh, I put her in a yellow shirt because whenever I think of Alice, I always think of like yellow because of her Porsche. And yeah, I don't know if you could tell, but I colored their eyes gold because that's very important. And yeah. Alice and Jasper, baby. Booyah.
shot!